Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's take a peek over here. Pop in this Alpha Trading Discord. Oh, hello. Hello, people. All right. So, got a new weekly and monthly open. And yeah, lots to talk about here. We got new ranges. Ranges are setting up. Dixie testing weekly right now. Let's see, we're gonna give everybody their little. We're gonna do some. As my favorite new NFL head coach would say, Mr. Shane Steichen, we're gonna do some due diligence here. They did their due diligence on Anthony Richardson. Yes, they did. Powerful draft. Yes, indeed. Got an A plus. Got an A plus for most people. All right, let's see here. Let me get on a single chart. Throw Dixie up first. All right. Well, got to get off crypto. Come on. Boy, you slacking early. All right. Dixie. Here was the new weekly and monthly open, ladies and gentlemen. Just like last month, right? Same thing. New monthly, new weekly, same time. Pretty sure it was last month. So, pretty much par for the course with any asset, right? Look at the bulls. Look at the dollar bulls, right? Right at the end of the trading day on Friday, they push this thing up, push it up to where? Right above where the new weekly range is going to be. Okay, so use it as support. What happens? Look at the data set on Dixie. All right, you ride up, you get to the top of the monthly range. Did not close the candle right at it. Got a wick above, immediate pullback, right back down to the weekly. Okay, this is how this is rolling right now. And so you got the monthly range above the weekly. Daily just smack dab right in between. Pretty much center of today's daily on Dixie is right at the bottom of the monthly range. Yeah, this is a bearish setup. Not saying this thing can't go up, test some resistance levels on the weekly and whatnot, but this is definitely a bearish setup on the dollar. You can see this thing spill out. Let me see here. Let's we can't go to SPY yet. What I'm gonna do here, we're gonna jump to crypto while we're waiting. You know what? Hold on for a sec. Let's pop on the minis. All right, first let's go to the SPY minis. See if it's a similar setup, which should be no. Yeah, because the micros just went absolutely berserk on Friday.
They're right on top of each other.
Okay, let's see here. Pretty close. This a magnet right here. The micros already got 41, about 41.70. At the center of the new daily range, top of the weekly and monthly. I'm more looking down here towards the middle, maybe 41.50. Well, let me look at NASDAQ. It's NASDAQ doing. Same deal. Monthly and weekly are pretty much right on top each other, daily above. A little bit better. Let me flip that back real quick. See something here. Yeah, real similar setup. I mean, now the weekly
is you and me.
What's that?
Is it just you and me, or you got people on TV?
No, it's you and HudSpy now. So we got man, this is this thing is going to be a magnet. Okay, big ranges too. Big ranges, so we can see exactly what it says, right? When you get a bigger range on a VRE, it's telling you price action's probably going to range. I wouldn't be a bit surprised at all to see the meat of these ranges get tested either, right in the center. Like I said, 41.50 for the minis. What about, and also pull this up a little bit. Here's the NASDAQ minis down there about 13.156. Okay, interesting. It's going to pop on here. Yeah, we're going to have to wait till the market opens.
So you're saying, Scott, that because the middle of the daily and the middle of the month there, the monthly and the weekly, because they're down there around 41.50, you think that's a target?
Definitely can be, for sure, 100%. I mean, you got the monthly and the weekly right on top of each other. And and we know the markets are random, so this gives you definitely areas of interest. That's for sure. We're gonna have to see how it plays out. I mean, right now, kind of finding support on the top of the daily, but absolutely none of these ranges have been tested. Right? None of these ranges. Now, you come to the end of the day in the last few candles and you jetty up through them or something right before the close. Yeah, but that didn't happen. This was happening way before. And you're above both. Yeah, I mean, we're these areas are gonna get tested 100%. But don't think the price can't go up first. That's a problem. I mean, you can go up and hit a resistance level first, and then come back down. And these markets last, end of the month, end of the week, man, they was pretty damn bullish. Look at the resistance levels. First resistance levels are in the same spot. So if I were to make a range right now, it would probably be the center of the week, the center of the weekly and the monthly, all the way up to the first resistance level here. 13.5 on NASDAQ, down to, let's see, 13.156. Let me see where the minute. Yeah. Let's wait till the markets. Let's wait till the market opens. We're gonna get a better read. Let me see here. Why? Who screwed up my charts? How do my charts get screwed up? There's index. Now here's BTC. All right, going into Sunday Sunday evening at the close here. Yeah, I mean, this is a no-brainer here. So you populated a weekly range below the new monthly, and this is a tight monthly range. We're talking, I mean, under $100. Jesus. Let me see here. 29. Actually, a little more. 29. It's about 170, exactly about $168 range. $160 range. Yeah, 160. So interesting indeed. And this is why. Here's the weekly down here. This was definitely a target. Definitely a target. You've got the bottom of the monthly and the top of the weekly right on top of each other. Right on top of each other. I don't like the weekly range being below the monthly. The daily is right where it should be. This week, I'll tell you what, this week's going to determine this month, in my opinion. We get this data set up above the monthly, find some support up here during this week, and then populate a new weekly range above the monthly. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. But you can see this little dump out right here. I mean, what this thing from the top on Sunday? Yeah, I mean, it jettied right back up to 30K, right back down to what? 28.4, 28.5. Yeah, another 1,600 drop. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go visit the Dum Dum page, shall we? Let's see what's happened. Yeah, of course. Of course. We got some, let's just go to, no, we'll do all of crypto. $136 million in liquidations. Heavy on the long side. Long liquidations. Of course. This is over-leveraged people that don't take their profits. It gets so tiresome talking about it. It really does. People are just total degens, man. Total degens in crypto. That's one thing I have to. I'm not that there's not degens in the traditional market, but I'm telling you what, there's a lot more people in the traditional market that take their profits. Right? They've been in the markets for long enough to know these random data sets will take all your money from you. All your money from you. That's why a lot of the best traders around, where do they trade? They're trading intraday. They don't swing trade this stuff. After so much time, you realize, okay, this isn't working. You can't swing trade. I'm not saying you can't get into lucky positions and get in a pump. Hey, man, take your profit. That's all you got to do. You can get back into positions. That's why the easiest thing to do, I mean, I like to trade the 0 DTE options, right? The futures. If I'm trading, it's intraday. If it's crypto, money's in an exchange, off the exchange by the end of the trading day. I do not trust them at all. At all. There used to be a little bit of trust there. I don't have 1 cent on the crypto exchange right now. And everybody that's been with alpha trading for years are just like, what the hell's going on with Bilbo? Why isn't he trading crypto? This is how we all met, through crypto trading. So yeah, pretty wild, man. Pretty wild it got to that. But yeah, I don't trust these guys. Oh my God. Yeah, the bankers in traditional finance are crooks. What do you think the ones in crypto are? They're not even regulated. Woo, crazy stuff. So yeah, here you go. Liquidations. So what was the longs? Let me see. 71 million in longs, only 5.84 million in shorts. Now, so are you short? Who are you out there? You wearing short pants? You wearing short pants today? I'm telling you, if you're in crypto, man, and you have not taken your profits, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. This monthly range, this tight monthly range, this is going to be a magnet all month unless you literally, I'm thinking two support or two resistance levels. Let me see here real quick. Actually, let's scale this down. Where are you? There's the first. What is this up here? About 31. Yeah. This could be the month. What we got up here? 33. What's the top of the monthly range? There we go. 35.2. Okay. 35.2. Interesting. If this thing makes a run, yeah. Top of the weekly, 33.6. We're going to pull BTC going to pull this again. Right? Run up to the top of the weekly range. 31.8 is the second. There's the third. Where's the first? There it is, right there. So first resistance level, about 30.5. 30.5. BTC is going to be moving this month. Now, this week, I mean, see here, we got 28.8. 28.8. I mean, it's only a $200 range. Jesus, man. These things are pretty tight all around. Oh, wait a minute. No. Closer than that. Yeah, 28.5. There we go. 28.5. About $500 weekly range. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Is it going to find support here? Where's the first support level on the weekly? Down here, 27.5 area. 27.5 area. Below the daily range today. I mean, if this thing dumps out today, could we get a wick down here? Sure we could. Are we going to close down here? High probability we don't. Why? Here's the bottom of the daily range. 27.7. Right? We all know how these work. We're already at the second. I mean, this has got some room to dump. Definitely has some room to dump. Let's take a peek real quick. See if this thing's setting up. See if this thing's setting up some hidden. If I'm just looking for that, and then we're going to get into, right? We're going to look at the new week, the monthly, weekly chart. First, I'm going to see if this thing's setting up some hidden. Not yet on the 4 hour. Where is it though? It's somewhere, probably 90 minutes. So 90 minute. Show me that hidden. There it is. We're talking from, data set right here, right in this area. So you got what do we got down here? Right? We got a lower high kicking up. Here's a higher high. Return on the returns oscillator. Below the reverse fissure on the 90 minute, rejecting off of it. I mean, you're in no man's land down here. This thing dumps out, you're going to see the power mean band expand, chase down this price action. We're getting a little bit of bull on. We are actually. That's probably why we're getting this little 90 minute kick up. Little 90 minute candle kick up on. Let me just check, double check. Where are you back here? Yeah, it's from this candle. Definitely a lower low right here. So yeah, Z-score actually showing some bull div. There is a little bit of correlation on this down move starting to populate, and that's from these 2 points right here, right? Here's the higher high. That's a lot, man. That is a lot. Coming out of a trend where the predictor flipped 3 times, 4th right now. Wow. And I do, as you can see, set up the VRE so we don't got to mess around, change in the correlations. Now I just got to boop, 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 do my thing. Let's see right now. Contracting volatility. Boy, oh boy. The 981, 2400 pretty much going sideways. Pop this up real quick just to make sure. Actually, I forgot I was going to make these different colors. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go live. Let's see. Number 2. We're going to do the 2400 colors. Gradient. What am I going to jump to here? You know what? Oopsie. Let's see. I got the color palette out. It's going to look funny having some green and red in here. Maybe a little bit. You know what? I don't care. Yeah, these need to be inverted. They do. My bad. Red over here. Boop, boop, boop. And boop, green there. Come on. There we go. There we go. And I'll figure it out later I'm just going to do this now. I definitely don't want to use the color. So that's a 2400. It is expanding a little bit. Look, negatively correlated. Negatively correlated. So you got the 2400 starting to expand. 981. I mean, it is expanding a little bit. Kind of flat though, positively correlated. You've got the 525 contracting, positively correlated. Yeah, I mean, this thing's set up for some downside action. Let me see here. And this is on what, 90 minute? 90 minute. Let me get here back on the 4 hours so I can save this chart with the new color so I can tell those lengths apart. Save. Okay. And this Z-score on the 4 hour is just beat up. Beat up. You always got to remember though, this is a Z-score of log returns. What time is it? 9:15. Yeah, we're about to pop over. See how SPY closed. Probably in about 8 minutes. Let's see here. So where are we on the 4 hour? Bottom side of the power mean band. Yeah. I mean, you're in no man's land up here. All these wicks, right? This was a feel good story getting up above the 4 hour Fisher, right? Before the close last week, but yeah, not sustainable. You're outside the power mean band. This thing's rocket shipped right to the bottom. Returns mean revert. You get outside the power means, the returns are going to mean revert. Price action is going to follow. It's just what happens, right? It's just what happens. I can hear the pattern traders screaming already. This thing's got nothing to do with patterns. Everything to do with VEPS. Everything to do with VEPS. And you're down here finding support on the 33 log return moving average. Let's see here. 27.7 is the daily reverse wave trend. 27.7. Where are we down here? First support level? Right in between. Bottom of the daily range. Dead on it. Dead on it is the daily reverse wave trend. Let me see here. Does this baby need to get some action? Probably. So this daily 33 is about 28,350. Yeah. So you start closing 15-minute candles. Wow, man, this is the second standard deviation, 95.4 Laplace area. You get down into these lower deviation levels down here. Boy, it's so tight too. To be honest, I mean, this is a kick up spot right here, 28K. Could we get a wick down to that daily? We sure could. That'd be perfect. Then actually close the daily above 28. Maybe get a wick down to 27.7, bottom of the range, and then kick it back up. Just probabilities. 95.4% probability that the data set closes above 28K today. If you want an exact number right now, it's about 28.34. 95.4 Laplace, 28.178. Okay, let me see here. Let's kick this down. Pull this up. I was on the 90. See the 45. Interesting. Boy, this thing's trying to stay above the zero mean. It's negatively correlated. So if you do get a drop below here, it's not going to be on this 15-minute or this 45-minute candle. It closes in 11 minutes, though. If we do get a pullback and this returns oscillator closes below, yeah. Thing is, here was the hidden bear. Nothing really played out. This is what you did. You reacquired, right? Just went sideways, reacquired. This is mean reversion, right? Different lengths of means, but the returns are mean reverting, just going through different lengths. You've got reverse Fisher up here, 29. Or reverse wave trend, sorry, 29. What's this at the monthly? Yep, right to monthly. This is interesting. Interesting indeed, sirs. Let me get on. There we go. Let me get in the alpha voice chat. Let's see. Okay, nothing yet. Good. Let me see here, man. Let's go down to 33. Yeah, there's a hidden there too, man. It just didn't play out. What will new monthly mean? Good question. How about some context? What are you looking for, Goofy? One of my favorite goofies. Let's see here. Good friend. Not really goofy. Let's see here. Very discouraged. You can't beat me in golf, though. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. He's probably listening right now, laughing his ass off. Let me see here. Wow, man. So this reverse wave trend's up here, almost 29 too. This is a little range cooking up here. I'm liking. What about this 15-minute? Look at the sideways action after the dump. Just flat. What's that telling you? I mean, we got the volatility's not saying it yet. Go up through here again. What about the 33? No. 45. No. So what am I looking for a big move, right? I'm looking for all of these levels. I'm looking for contraction. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. All right. We ran through that now. Here's BTC's new monthly. Let me turn off this. Actually, blow this up. Yeah, we did get back up above. This is actually pretty good. Now, there's not enough history on the monthly on Bitcoin. That's why you get these weird reads. But I can see what I need to see, and we are above a reverse wave trend. We are above the, the 9 in the 33 log MA. Here's the 33 power mean up here at about 35. Up at about 35. What was it? Remember what was up at 35? Is that the top of the weekly? For the monthly? I believe so. Hold on here. Scale this down. Where you at? Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, top of the... let me see. Yeah, it was the top of the monthly. Top of the monthly range. Interesting. Top of the monthly. Are we getting there? Are we getting there this week? Could get a wick there, but you're gonna probably pull back. Man, this is gonna be tough. We're gonna need the dailies to populate. I'm not saying we can't get up there, but gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. Yeah, I'm on index. I'm on index. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. So that's the monthly, huh? And there's just not enough history, but I do like. I mean, look at the volatility, right? We're only going to get to 525 and the 981. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this monthly is ebb and flowing into a massive pump. Now I see other YouTubers out there talking about spitting out certain numbers. They're looking at freaking data sets, man. It drives me literally insane. Goofy's out there talking about 45K. If everybody knows who I'm talking about, it's data sets in a random market. It's stupid. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Show me why you think that. I mean, I know what the volatility is doing right now. I know what the volatility is doing, and it's contracting, negatively correlated. You see on the weekly. Yeah. And we talked about this, yeah. So what are we? Wow, 25, huh? I mean, this thing's now. What am I doing now? I'm going to be looking for some levels to the downside. I really am. Remember, we shoot outside the power mean band. I don't care if this is a 1-minute chart or a weekly. You're going to reacquire. The returns are going to mean revert. We're going to get the top side of the power mean band right now is at 26. Reverse wave trend at about 25.5 area. I say 26, huh? 26K. So now we got to look to the downside. What's down here is support levels. Yeah, there's a weekly. Is that the third? Second weekly. 25.7. Fifth standard deviation today is a little bit over. So kind of no man's land right here. 26. So I don't think we're going there today. I'm just saying this weekly looks like it wants to mean revert. I'm talking about the data set, right? The returns are already mean reverting. Already mean reverting. That's why we're getting this erratic price action. All right, we got those three tops. This thing wants to mean revert back to this wave trend. Yes, it does. Or at least to the top of the power mean band. But you're probably going to get a wick down into here. Everybody's super bullish right now. Look at the longs on Bitfinex. 92,440. Bitcoin's longed on Bitfinex. The shorts are up 12.3%. In my opinion, these bad boys need liquidations. They're going to get spanked. Why aren't you taking your profit? Drives me insane, man. You get a nice move out of the seller down here, right? Even down here, and we dip below 20, we get this run up. This is the problem with most traders. Why are these longs? Why so many? Right? This thing, there should be way more balance here, and there's not. It's heavy to the top side big time, and the longs are going to pay. The longs are going to pay. We've been seeing these liquidations, right, with these volatile moves. $1,500 to $2,500 little pump and dumps, clearing people out. In my opinion, you retest this down here at 25, you're going to see some pain. You are going to see some pain indeed. Let's see what the returns oscillator. Yeah, man. I mean, the thing's setting up. Look at all the bear div. We haven't seen. I mean, this week there was a bear div play out. Yeah, man. It's just setting up more. Just setting up more lower highs. All the fishers are down. Coming out of trend. Yeah, it's definitely random. Definitely random. Volatility on the 525 is just flat, positively correlated. Usually not good, right? Usually not good. You want to see this expand if you're positively correlated. Just going sideways positive, we know that's a walk down. Flat 981, positively correlated, same thing. Or no, that's a 2400. My bad. Going sideways, negatively correlated, so that's a walk up. 981 contracting, positively correlated. Yeah, this thing's wanting to wreck some folks. Probably going to see it too. 25.5. Time is it? Yep, let's go. Let's go. SPY, where are you? We'll get back to Bitcoin, maybe. Let's see here. Down just a little bit pre-market. Nothing really to speak of, to be honest. What's the volatility? Obviously, this is not. I'm looking how this closed. So you get a test of the wave trend, top of the power mean band here last week, and then it just pulled right back up. Strong move, right? It was variance, right? Here was the variance expanding. Let's get all the way back. Here, let's start it right here. You get an outlier to the downside. The variance changes, right? The correlation stayed negative. Variance turned down, right? So when you get variance coming back to the mean, right? The data is coming back. Boom, negatively correlated, you're going to start walking up. There's variance positively correlated, even had a little bit of an outlier. Then variance whole times have been coming down negatively correlated, right? Walk up. That's why this bounced. Let's see, Z-score all the way up in the confidence intervals. These fishers, Jesus, man, it's hard to say. It's hard to be bearish, man. It's hard to be bearish on SPY. Last week we did get the test at the top of the power mean band, but I can't wait to see these new levels. This is what we need. Where's the weekly? Where's the monthly? We did a little pre-work on Friday, but I want to see where it's really at, and we're about to get it in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. These fishers, man, they are strong right now. Jeez Louise. They're at the second deviation band now. They are definitely strong. I want to see what they do at the open of the market here. Yeah, there's just no div. There's no bear div. You can see the returns oscillator, right? Just above the zero mean, hanging out, negatively correlated. That's how it closed. How'd the daily close? Wow. Kind of blew any hidden bear right out of the water on the close, right? If anything, just weak. All the fishers are up. Volatility on the low. I mean, look, everything's expanding. Let me check at 2400. It's kind of flat, positively correlated. But the 981, 525, definitely expanding, positively correlated. Time is at 9:29. Let's get over here. Let's give SPY its own stage. And of course, I don't have my brokerage account up. It's about to be, though. Traditional SPY. All right, baby. Show us the power. The power of Grayskull. Let's see here. Okay, this is going to be beautiful. Let me fire this up. Damn it, I'm not going to get my... Shit, this is going to be a good day, too. I'm definitely getting in on some action, boys. Let's see. Mayday, Mayday! Yes. Yes, Stepstones. Yes. And what did I... Hilarious. Hilarious. Look at the center of the monthly. Where I said the center of the monthly is going to be right around 412. Nailed that sucker to the T, man. That is beautiful. I'm pretty sure I'll go back and try to find it. I think it was on Friday when I was talking about it. Okay. Where are you? Hold on here. Are they right on top of each other?
They are.
They are. Yeah, just like the minis. 412, huh? You got the daily above both. I'm telling man, SPY looks bullish. Obviously, we got some Fed talk coming this week, Craig. Wednesday. Let me pop on these 0 DTs.
They're right on top of each other.
Yeah, they are, man. Which even a stronger magnet. I mean, could this thing go to the 68.3 Laplace? Yeah, sure it could. And that is what the first resistance level on the daily. They're right on top of each other. But we cannot forget where these areas are down here. A little bit of a wider range, too. Let me see what percent this is. Man, this is a wild setup, man. I'm telling you. And this will break loose next week, right? Let me see. Where are you? Boy, you are just moving like molasses. It's just a little bit under 1%. I'm telling you, man. So do I think the bottom side is going to get tested? I do, man. Look, I mean, it could happen today. We're talking second standard deviation, 95.4 Laplace. Let's look at this chart. I'm getting I feel a bear claw scratching at me. God, where's it at? So the daily, it did turn down. It's positively correlated. Look at the Fishers, man. Still strong. Show me something here. Man, oh man, oh man. There's just no div. No div. Variance. Look, nothing changed. You are above here, though. 408.16. Like 408 area. 409. 410. So that 4 hour, if that 4 hour wave trend wants to get tested, maybe it's the 33. There we go. There's the center of the monthly pretty much. A little bit above it, right? What is it at? 412.25. 412.25. 412, actually, it's, 412.36. All right. 412.36. So, I mean, because we did get the test, almost a Fisher here. This power mean band, everything about this looks bullish, except testing those ranges. Testing the ranges. 412, son. 11 cents right now, man. Just the whole trick is this going to do it today? I'd probably feel better at what do we got here? First support level on the daily. Yeah, 413s. 20 cents. Thing is, man, you opened up above the 60 or right above the top or bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace. It's at the top of the daily. So, I mean, this is a kick up point for right now. Because the daily, I mean, even close, I mean, you literally, yeah. I'm surprised this thing didn't drop already immediately down here to this 415 area. Go down through this time frame. 48. Volatility. I mean, set up, man. I mean, you've got the two higher reads, both kind of flat. 981 is kind of expanding, but pretty flat, negatively correlated. Contracting. The 525 is contracting, negatively correlated. This thing's saying, let's just walk up a little bit. Walk up to where? Well, yeah, because look what's going to happen. I mean, you drop down here on the 4 hour, you're going to start setting up some hidden bull at some point here. Where are we at on the 90 minute? Still getting used to having all these correlation reads. Talk about a lot of noise. This is the noise machine, and I love it. Yeah, starting to expand. The low length's negatively correlated. God, look at these correlations, man. You don't see it that often where, man, it's just flat. All right. When correlation breaks, it breaks. Hello, ma'am. What? You just want some airtime? You want to say hi? Get tick checked? Do you want out? Come on. You want out? Crazy dog. I don't know what you want. Typical woman. Have no clue what they want. Here, you want out? Come on. Come on. Then just act like you know. It's got me this far. Let's see here. All you married guys, I'm sure, understand. Let me see here. All the way down to the 45, huh? Yeah, boys, I'm telling you, man. Look at the 45. God, was all that long-term div setting up? Yeah, man. This whole move on the 90-minute on SPY, you're below the zero mean. There's a better look on the 45. Getting a little rejection right here. Pretty much the start of the move. When you were still below wave trend. What's that lead me to believe? 411. 411. That's a little bit below the monthly. Where's the bottom of that again? 410. Yeah, we could get some rando wicks down into here, man. We could definitely get some rando wicks. Z-score is just high. High. Smoking the good ganja, that Z-score. Let's see here. The Fishers are just saying, screw you in your analysis, though. Definitely a random walk. Heading back in. God, look at the volatility is just tough read right now. Tough read. All these low time frames of this move. I mean, you're literally above Fisher too. But this is what you want. I'm telling you, man. This thing is setting up bullish. So when people say, oh, like when we get a Fed announcement, people are like, oh, that was a black swan event. Didn't see that coming. Oh, the market, it's all crock of crap. We're gonna see the move coming before that. And these low time frames, I'm telling you, man, you're starting to get the power mean band down here on the 45. You're getting it back up above reverse Fisher. This is what you want. At some point, the power mean band, the log MAs, reverse wave trend, all are going to climb above the Fisher. Super bullish. How close are we on the 90? Come on. Oh, really? You're not going to populate? Doesn't like my wild time frames. Yeah, even on the 33. Boy, I'll tell you what, man. All these rejections off the zero mean on bear div. My God, you lucky this thing hasn't dumped. But look at the 33, man. This thing has climbed up above the zero mean. Contracting volatility positively correlated. I'll tell you what, the 981 and 2400 are contracting. They're negatively correlated. They're going to override that all day. We could get this move to the top side first. I mean, we're at 68.3 Laplace. Where's the first resistance level? And this is what these data sets will do, man. They'll get people. Number one, a lot of people don't even know about these areas, right? That need to be tested. So, you got a lot of people. Oh, continuation. Oh, new week, new month. SPY to the moon. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Not without a test first. When does that test come? Hell, could this thing shoot all the way up? I mean, you got the first resistance level, weekly and monthly, up here at, boy, this will wreck some people. Oof. This thing goes to 420 first and then pulls back. Mayhem in the markets. I'm telling you right now, if this thing gets to 420, if you close some 15-minute candles above the top side of the 68.3 Laplace, you got a little buffer up here. You got the 1 SD on the daily. If this data set were to hit this 420, what a number. Today, oh my God, especially early, the afternoon sesh, man, there could be a little bit of massive profit in the works. Let me see here. 412. Those things are going to just be worthless if that gets up there. What are the 420 calls right now? 6 cents. 418s. Right at the get out, man. Those would have probably been a good call. I'm waiting for the afternoon session. I want to see this play out. I do want to see this play out first. Let me see. Because we're just in. We're going to bounce off the power mean band on the 33. Look, you're getting ready to get across here on the 33-minute too, within the next few candles. So it's that 412 area, man. It's the center of the monthly range. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This could be a bullish morning, bearish afternoon. Yes, it could be. Let me see here. Yeah. Look at the correlation building. Yeah, look at the correlation building. And yeah, there was no bull div. That's for damn sure. Just setting up bear from way back. But hey, man, these little pullbacks there, it could have played out. It's not like it's. Let me see. Yeah, this is tough right now. Toughy, toughy, toughy. We go this 5-day. See how this thing opened up. Looking, man, oh man, oh man. God, does this thing want to run to that Fisher? My goodness. Tell you what, if it does. This is why anybody trying to swing trade any of these markets, man. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Trade low time frames, please. Take your profit early and often. Limit your losses. Don't be emotionally attached to this crap. Right? This is just part of the job. It is the instrument. Let me see. And then, right? And as a trader, then we're using what? Information, right? Info. We got the info for you. Speed. Trading view. Kick it up a notch. But no, it's there. Only when I'm not streaming. When I stream on the same platform I'm using indicators on, yeah, there's something there. There's some buffer. Because I'm sure other people aren't experiencing it like I am. It's got to be because I'm streaming. Within that that site. It's got to be it. Gotta be it. I mean, this thing is just being very reckless. And we got the reverse Fisher up here at 440. 440. This is why if I'm a bull or a bear, if I'm in one of those gangs, I am not comfortable right now. I am comfortable trading intraday. That's where I'm comfortable trading. Because these markets are erratic as hell. We know they're random. That's why we have our entropy indicator. And this thing is starting to drop on the 5-day. Right? The higher time frames you go, you will see a lot of random price action. What are you seeing mostly? Down on the bottom. A lot of pink. Right? A lot of pink. You're hardly ever going to go into trend. When you do, they are massive moves. Right? Here was the, what are we going to call it? El Scamdemico? Yeah, that's a good word. Nice little dump out. Been up ever since. Right? Been up ever since. All-time highs up there. Man, the thing crushed it. Crushed it. What's the volatility doing? Let's see here. Wow. So you got the 981, 525 just zapped. They were contracting, negatively correlated. I mean, this thing is ebb and flowing into an expansion, and the correlation is going to break positive. The thing that's holding this baby down is you got contracting 2400, and it's positively correlated. Right? Positively correlated. But man, this thing's just got some juice right now. Got some juice. Intraday trades are good stuff. What are those for? 419s are what? 13 cents? 418s are 28. Weren't they just 20? Yeah, they were just 20 cents. Already up 8 cents. Thing is moving. Thing is moving. Yeah, this especially new week, new month. I'm very comfortable sitting on the sidelines, waiting for this first 4-hour candle to close. Maybe start trading about 131, somewhere in there. Get in the end. So I don't. This is too there's too many levels down here that need tested for me to be bullish yet. But it could be the morning play. Could be the morning play. There was already a quick, nice little scalp if you took it. At this point, if I were to do anything, I'd just throw out a YOLO, to be honest. Shit, I would have probably bought that 420. Probably would have bought that 420. This is going to be a, if it does pump in the morning session, I mean, you could, if it doesn't reject it to 68.3 Laplace, it could run up here easily. First standard deviation move. So let's do what we didn't do before. So where were we? 4 hour. That variance coming down, negatively correlated too. And there's no bear div on the 4 hour. Fishers are in lockstep. Man, this thing wants to run to the top side. And it's in no man's land though. That's why I don't trust it. You're going to even see it more on these low time frames. Everything looks good though. You're trending down here. Was a 4 hour trending? Dropping, starting to drop. So the 90 minutes in trend, coming out of last week still. Coming out of last week with what? Hidden bull. God, man. What is this, a 90 minute? Still below the zero mean though. And it's negatively correlated. That's why. I don't know if it's going to happen right now. If it is, it's going to be nice and slow. There we go. There's the little cross up here. Positively correlated. Definitely. Is it bull? Yeah, a little bit. Let me blow this up. Yeah. It's there. There's definitely some bull div. Bull and hidden, right? So you got hidden right here from these 2 points. Bull from back here. Or wait a minute. No. What am I talking about? Give me a break. Sorry, guys. Hidden bull from back here. Bear from back here. Bear from this point back here. Hidden bull locally. That's why we're pumping right now. And it is above the zero mean. I mean, this thing could take off. This thing could take off. What's this look like on the 33? Even I mean, I've been studying these divs for literally, man, does time fly or what? We all met in the cave in like probably the end of 2016, maybe mid 2016. Holy shit, man. So really going hardcore on divs for fucking a decade now, probably. Close to it. Because I was a loner for a few years. A loner. So yeah. And you can just, the divergence, you think it's it is very confusing in the beginning, right? You finally get to a point where you recognize it, where you start to recognize the div, but sometimes you'll get a little twisted. Just got to correct yourself. Having an outlier right now in the 33. Having an outlier. Volatility, boy, it's starting to expand. I just saw that candle pop from about a 30 to a 40. And there it goes. The 981 starting to expand. The correlations are looking like they want to break too. Looks like it wants to break. About a 15. And so it was summer in March, and now it's winter in May. We got some screwy ass weather going on. It was freaking cold last night. Yeah, I mean, look at the 15 minute. This is what you like to see. Remember when I was talking about on I think it was on the 90? You get everything above the Fisher. This is what you want. But now this is a perfect time. Have not tested the wave trend. Even on the 15. Where's it at? I mean, all these areas are pointing to the center of the weekly and monthly at some point. All right, at some point, we're going to get a pullback. Are these traditional markets bullish? In my opinion, yeah. Yeah, they are. Could this just be a little run up before the Fed news? Don't know. Don't care. That's why we trade intraday volatility. If it does go to the downside, bravo. I'm going to trade that intraday. This is going to be a hot week too. Starting with today in the afternoon. That's what I'm going to pile on. Look at the outlier happening on the 15 going into last week. Z-score coming up from the downside. All the fishers are up, starting to drop in the trend. Still random though. You see the pink. You see the pink. It is definitely random. Man, that correlation is a deep. Starting to expand. Yeah, man, this thing, everything's expanding, positively correlated.
Futures are exploding.
Oh, I bet they are. I bet they are. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I said before. Get up here to this. We got to find out. We're going to get, is this where the pullback's going to happen up here, like 417, 418? Is it going to get that high? I mean, you've got the, literally, that is the second resistance level on the daily, top side of the daily 68.3 Laplace. Here is the area I am looking for. And what is that on the 4 hours? Second standard deviation on the 4 hour candle. It's right at the center of the monthly and weekly range. If anybody out there listening, if you are watching on TradingView, hit that rocket icon for us. Yeah. May 1st, 2023. You know what else is right in the future, coming in hot? Indy 500, baby. If you've never been to the track, if you've never been to an Indy 500, it should be on your bucket list. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're not an auto racing fan. You go to that race, you'll become one real quick. The electricity that's in the air there, oh God, it is so incredible. I've been to a lot, obviously. Been to a lot of races, especially growing up. My dad worked at the track, so we were there all the time. For everything. There's a lot that goes on out there. But yeah, that should be on everybody's bucket list. Come see an Indy 500. It's incredible. I mean, there's literally 500,000 people. 500,000 people ganged up. Just the electricity in the air is palatable, man. Palatable. It's like you're chewing on metal. I'm not shitting. Pretty fun. And if anybody ever wants to come, definitely hit me up. Hit me up. That'd be fun. Get all the alpha traders in for an Indy 500. I think I've got some pretty funny pictures I could share. A couple friends, because about 4 holes of the Brickyard, the golf course. Never played the Brickyard. It's fun. Great golf course. Tough. It'll chew you up. It's kind of like playing crooked stick or Edgewood out in Tahoe. The greens are just, oh my God, hard to putt on. Hard to putt on. A lot of water. But yeah, good stuff. I got some pictures of some friends passed out in sand traps. We buried them in a sand trap. You imagine waking up, you're hearing the cheers, you're hearing the roars of the race cars, and you're buried in sand. You're all confused. You probably don't even know where you're at. Oh, I got buried on the beach. No, you're at the Indy 500, dumbass. You're in the, what is it, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15 that's inside the track. I might be wrong. It's been years since I've played there. Everybody knows. I just moved back. From being out west for a while. Fun stuff, though, man. Good times at the Indy 500. Okay. Yeah, we went sidetrack. Yeah, that's right. That's what we do on morning sessions. Okay. Yeah. Bullish in the morning. Apparently she's running. Now, that's the thing on these low time frames. I mean, there's really, you go all the way back here. I mean, there's some bear div, but man, just more locally, there's nothing. If anything, going to be setting up hidden bull. Thing I'm missing here. All right, I got time to fly back in the chat. Good to see her. Wonderful. Hope everything's going good. Okay, that's enough of that. Let me see here. So we looked at SPY. Let me check something real quick. Let's pop on gold. I saw gold pop back to 2K. But I got news for you gold bugs. So, look at gold. This thing is set up. It doesn't get more bearish, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm not saying this thing can't pop, but when you have a daily below a tight weekly, below a tight monthly, oh my God. Put it this way. All these ranges, gold has already tested all of its new ranges, right? And look what, on the close on Friday, once again, What happened right at the end? Boy, they tried. The bulls tried to kick it up off of that tight daily range to open above the weekly. Didn't do it. You get the first candle and then you get a dump out. Rejection. You rejected off the daily right here. Found support, kind of no man's land, but here's the first support level that it bounced off of. Got up here to the center of the daily, found support. Look, you get it. You literally close this candle above the weekly and then whoo, quick. Why? The bears are right here. Bears are right here. They sent a quick wick down. Them bulls, they were like, no, because the bulls are, you're readjusting on these ranges. So the bulls, right? You're down here. You kick it up. You get up above. They're going to reset up right here in the daily. Then they kicked it up. Boom. Then you get the rocket ship up to where? Is that the second resistance level on the daily? Now immediately it comes right back down, top side of the 68.3 Laplace. So all these ranges have been tested, man. Gold's up here. But I'm telling you right now, if gold, you see gold get down below this weekly and rejecting off of it, gold's in trouble. And I already told you. Let's see. Let's go over here. I will show you. Probably should have been on futures, but that's all good. Let's see. Let's see what wave trends we're testing here. Come on, populate, baby. Come on, you slow ass. Let me go back over here. Come on, UPM. There we go. Yeah, this isn't sustainable. Well, we probably the returns are mean reverting right now. Top side, 1995. I mean, a few points. Nothing. But this is a 15-minute. Let me see on the 4-hour. What is this thing doing? Peter Schiff, you using your moving averages, bub? How's gold looking, buddy? How's gold looking? Where's this?
Shiny.
Yeah, very shiny. 1990. It's a wave trend. Here comes this cross. This is the number I was talking about when I was saying gold's going to dip below 19. We're going to get a cross over here, wave trend and Fisher, reverse wave trend and Fisher. Probably, I don't know, by the end of the week. Oh, wait, this is 5-day. Jesus. It's a ways out. End of the month for sure. I can see this start to come back. I mean, here was the last, right? You get up above the reverse Fisher on this run on the gold. Immediately you come back and you test the wave trend. Right? The returns mean revert. Price action follows. You get a wave trend test. Now it bounced again. You're outside. At some point, this area down here, 19K is going to get tested. 19K is going to get tested for sure. We know how this works. We know returns mean revert. Let's see. Yeah, and you're contracting. Every length is contracting positively correlated. You gold bulls can try all you want, but there's some things that need to happen here first. Gold's not going anywhere. Especially, you see a rejection here. You see a rejection here on this bear div. I'm telling you, man. That's when you're going to see it. That's when you'll see it. Let's go. Where are we at on the 21 day? Wowzer. Lease top side. Yeah, there it is. So even on the 21 day, 19K. 19K is about top side of the power mean band, where it's the reverse wave trend on the 5-day. Interesting. Indeed. Yeah, gold, you got your work cut out for you. But you're having an outlier in the 4-hour right now. I'm telling you, right around 2K, people are taking profits. People taking profits on gold. Just been battering that range. And now the power mean band's flipped to bearish. Could be getting people into some bad positions. Gold's no different than anything else. Take your profit, for crying out loud. Take your profit, especially when you got all this hidden setting up. All kinds of hidden bear. Wait a minute. Yeah, still, especially from right here at the zero mean. Yep, all lower highs, all higher highs, and this returns oscillator. Wow, that was quick. We just got the 4-hour close. Man, that thing just dumped out. Quick little, how many points? Damn, almost 10 points just as soon as the candle opened. Oh, there's a quick little wave trend test. Hello. But now all the hidden. Is all this hidden going to play out? It's negatively correlated right now. Let's see what happens when this gets down to the zero mean. To the zero mean. If you see gold get down below everything here, that's when the baby could spill. 1987. That was a great year. I joined the military in 1987. Seems like yesterday. If you've ever been in the military, you tell me. You remember everybody's name. Not their first. I can't remember a first name. Saved my life, right? If you were in the military, you know how that rolls. Nobody knows anybody's first name most of the time. It's all last names or nicknames. You don't want a nickname, though, because they're usually bad. Let's see here. Yeah, man. Here we go. Here we go, gold. Hold on. Okay, girl. You coming in? Come on. Get your butt up here. Oh, it's cold out. Jesus. It's like 40 degrees. What the hell, man? It's May 1st. Come on. Hell, it's supposed to get the garden going here in a few days. Apparently not. Apparently not. And I haven't had time. To do any of that, which sucks. That was the main thing about the property. I've got a couple different plots where I want to put some pretty big gardens. Just haven't had time. So I've got what do I got? About 24 containers. I'm gonna grow in containers this year. My peppers, my tomatoes, all my good stuff. So I can make my salsa. That's what I do. I make salsa and spaghetti sauce with all my peppers and tomatoes, and then can it. Lasts all through the next winter. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing, man. All right. Yeah, markets. All right. Gold, making me look like a genius. Nah, it's the VEPS, man. I literally, right before it closed, I was literally telling you what was about to happen. And it sure did. Look at this. We're getting a refill right here. Unleaded, please, sir. It's at 1987. And you haven't even crossed the zero mean yet, but there's no div. Let me see here. Yeah, none. None. Not down here anyway on the 90. Now you got to remember, right? So as of right now, down here on the 45, right, setting up hidden bowl. Look at all the fissures though, man. Fissures are turning down, coming out of that trend to the top side quickly. This is a great profit-taking tool, man. The Entropy, right? Look, because most of the times when you're in a quick scalp, and this is a 45-minute, what if this is like a 3-minute chart, man? Take your profit. Hell, the trend went below the 2SD band. I'm taking profit before the entropy even turns up. But this is how all this works. Look at grade. All right, volatility didn't quite fall off a cliff, but it's pretty dang low. Even the 20, look, I mean, everything. And this is why. So you get the 525 peaked out with grade right at the top. Right at the top. That's screaming at you to take your profit. What if you didn't? This is why we teach what we teach. You lost it, right? You lost a lot of profit right there. Pretty much about, I don't know, at least 50% of it. You still sitting in your trade? Probably. People are wild, man. And look where it went to. Look at the wick. There's the wave trend right there. Returns mean revert. Returns mean revert. Data sets follow returns. That's the first thing you need to come to a realization of, because that's what's happening in these markets. But the average, not the average, 99% of retail traders, you start talking about returns and their heads just start spinning like the Exorcist, man. YouTube Jimmy doesn't talk about returns. What is this guy talking about? This is foolishness. YouTube Jimmy doesn't know about returns, and he's literally getting thousands of views. It's crazy, man. It really is. It is totally insane the way everything works in this space. I don't care if you're in crypto or traditional markets, where, hey, bottom line, be your own signal, right? For crying out loud, this is what I like to tell people. Stop looking to other people. In the beginning, that's fine. You're learning the VEPS, you're in the streams, you're learning. I'm telling you, there's going to be a point in time, if you continue to stare at these charts, you continue to use the VEPS, dude, people are going to be calling you, right? You're going to be the one giving out the signals, which I highly recommend never doing, because we know. And make it very clear to people when they call you, look, are you investing or are you trading? What are you doing? Right? Because if you're just investing, it's a whole different ball game. If you're trading, you better be doing it intraday, because you don't swing trade volatility. That's the first thing I like to tell people. What are you doing? Are you just investing? Are you investing into the future? What do you see? I mean, dude, buy. Most people are like, well, when's it going to pull back to here? When's it going to pull back to there? What's that have anything to do about 5-10 years into the future if you're buying Microsoft? Nothing. This is just like Bitcoin. People are like, well, I want to buy the pullback. It's like, bro, Bitcoin's under 30K right now. Bitcoin was at 15.5. When? The same people that are asking if they should buy then were asking me, oh, well, what if it breaks 30? Is that a good place to buy? I'm like, absolutely not. It's a fucking local top. Pardon my French. French? Make me all potty mouth. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. If you wanted to buy the pullback, that was down there under 20. Now BTC's at the top messing around, because there's going to be a pullback at some point. Now, do I think by mid-year Bitcoin's going to be over 40, maybe 50K? Yeah, I do. Just from what I see. I showed you the monthly, man. The volatility is ebb and flowing into a pump. At some point, Bitcoin is going to have a nuke job to the top side, but it's not going to be before you liquidate a bunch of these longs and get people in bad positions to the downside that don't take their profit and get over leveraged. And they're going to hammer those shorts, man. Now we just got the full test on the 45-minute on gold of that wave trend. This party's not over, man. This thing, I'm telling you, this thing wants to dump. That 19K area is going to get tested. Sure, Peter Schiff's like, no, gold's going to go to 3,000. I'm like, maybe someday. That day is not today. That day is not this week. That day is not this month or year. You got a lot of work to do, right? What's the value in holding gold? They use the same, well, it's sound money. It's a great store of value. Really? Is that what you really think? In the digital age, that holding gold that doesn't back any, the dollar's not backed by gold. I don't get it, man. Digital currencies are the future. Why do you think all the central banks are getting ready to roll out their CBDCs? Everybody's like, oh, that's never going to happen. I'm like, not only is it going to happen, they are going to slam dunk everybody. It's going to happen overnight. Watch. There's not going to, like right now, they're getting them all ready. This isn't going to be one of those things where, okay, we're going to be slowly transitioning over to the digital dollar. No, it's going to happen. You're going to wake up and everybody's going to be like, oh shit, what happened? This is how this is going to play out. They're not going to give people a chance to even think about it. That's my opinion. It's not like I have a crystal ball when it comes to that, but yeah. Man, look at the 4 hour. Look at that 4 hour. Last 4 hour candle, yeah, gold was at what? Over 20K, $2,006. So it dropped, literally has dropped 20 points. 20 points that quick. Look at that. Look at the 15-minute. I mean, how many opportunities do you want to take profit on this move on gold move? Now you're total back into a random walk. In this data set, randomly just kicked all the longs' butts, right? I mean, guys, look at the ultimate power mean. This is not the never sustainable, ever, right? People take profits, right? The returns, the data set just follows. People love returns. Now, when I'm talking about people, I'm talking about the people that are programming the high frequency trading firm algorithms. Those people. Those are the people I'm talking about. That just wreck traders, even so-called professional traders. Any real professional traders I have ever met, and I guarantee you, everybody in this chat that understands what I'm talking about, they are always intraday traders. Always. I haven't met a professional trader that doesn't trade like that, even if they're not using the VEPS, because the one thing they do understand is the volatility of the markets. That's what they understand. They understand they need to take their profit. They've been in the game long enough to know if you do not take your profit, the algorithms are going to take it from you. Why not just run with the algos? Why not understand where the power means are at in the reverse wave trend and Fisher and what happens? I mean, this cross never got tested. Boom. There you go. There you go. Right to the what? This is the 33 and 99 log MA. Got a wick right to it. And that's pretty much centered in these power means. Pretty much centered in these power means. Just, I mean, it's trying to stay up above reverse wave trend. If it closes down here, you're probably going to see gold down here below low 1980s. 1983. 1983. Right? Just going into high school. Wow. Good times. It was fast times at Ridgemont High, too. Insanity. I remember I had a little Pontiac T1000. Kids are, man. And their parents just enforce it, give them shit, give them new cars. And I mean, my brother and his kids are in a pretty affluent part of Indianapolis, South Side, down. And it's these. You go to the high school parking lot. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. It's littered with $30,000 to $70,000 cars that these kids have, and it's just insane. Then you wonder what the problem is. I had to buy my first car. It was like my mom was getting a new one, so I had to buy hers. I remember $2,000. I saved, like mowing lawns and shit. Bought that car, and then I was the high school kid. I was older. I was the high school kid, already had his driver's license, so I was picking up like 10 kids. I mean, it was like a clown show, right? Everybody smoking weed and shit. It was just like past times at Ridgemont High. All four doors open, smoke rolling out. How we never got in trouble, I have no idea. I don't think they really cared. All right. Story time with Bilbo. All right, all right, all right. That's exactly how it was, too. We had an older kid. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So here's the 15-minute. Sure, people trading gold didn't take their profit. Well, there you go. There's a little quick pullback. Random. After a nice trend. Plenty of opportunities. So SPY just hanging up there, right? 416.35. Yeah, good. Let me flip it back over there real quick. All right, so we see what's going on with gold. SPY's being very resilient. Don't think for a minute that this thing is not going to come down into this range. This is the weekly and the monthly. This is a massive magnet. If it gets down into this range, dude, I could see it stay in this range, bouncing around. There could be some really nice trades in this area. I'm talking bounce, rejection, boom, until something gets figured out. And the main move will come probably when we hit one of these resistance levels, either the bottom, 407, or the top. Where was that at again? Let's see. Yeah, what the hell? May 1st and my heater is just kicking on, driving me nuts. 420? Yeah, that's right. 420. Funny. 420 to the top side. So yeah, I'm going to go out right now and just say, let me get a little Where are you? Yeah, we'll trend line here. Let's pop it right. Come on, you little lagger. Really, man? Come on. There it is. This is Trading View. Please. Look how slow this thing is. Come on. Come on. There we go. There's a nice low range. Crooked. A little crooked. Oh, he's been doing this thing around corners. No, it's straight. Maybe it's just my eye. There. Now it's straight. Jesus. Nice big range here in between the first resistance and first support level. And this is the monthly and the weekly. Right on top of each other. I like this. I don't think I've ever seen this before, to be honest. I haven't seen this movie. No, sir. That would be a great range. A lot of volatility going to be in here. Until we get a close to either side one of these days. One of these days. Good stuff. Good stuff. There we go. Hello. Hello in TV chat. How are my people? Good morning. All right. Excuse me. God, man. I got to get a new coffee. Something's up. Let's check out oil futures. I want to see a bearish setup on this. Ooh. Wow. So you literally, do I think that weekly is going to get tested again? Probably. Where's this monthly at, man? Above? Oh, God. Yeah, oil is set up bearish, just like gold, man. Bearish. Monthly range has not been tested. 77.5. 77.5. Already at the first standard deviation to the downside. Hit the first support level on the daily. Kind of bounced up from there. Rejected off the center of the daily. And is it going to bounce here? Is it going to bounce here? This is a bear to get by. I'm telling you, oil and gold. I mean, it's going to be a trending week. It's going to be a trending week. Or wait a minute. Not so much gold because they're in the same area. Oil, though, man, oil's going to fly around with this tight weekly. I could see anywhere in this monthly range get tested first, but it's set up bearish. And this is a magnet all week. If you do see a pump in oil to go up and test this monthly range, 79. If it gets above 80, where's the second resistance level? Let's see here. I would imagine it's probably up around, I don't know, 80, 90. Where are you, baby? There you are. You way up there. Yeah, 80, 82. If it gets above 82 this week, I mean, it could get away, but you're probably going to reject here if it does run up above the monthly, because there's the top side of the monthly. Because, yeah, this is set up pretty damn bearish for oil, which is good. I already see it at the pumps. What did I pay yesterday? I mean, it's down like $3.30. I paid like $2.99 with my little grocery discount. God, we live in a clown world, man. Things that bring me joy. You run in, you scan your card, and you're like, oh, I get 30 cents off a gallon. God. The fact we're still driving vehicles that take gas is just ridiculous. They got us trapped. They got us trapped in the 1950s while they're using 0-point energy and shit. Incredible. I mean, you got to think about that. Because the technology the military uses is a couple decades above what the normal public's using. Just think about the military industrial complex. They're like 100 years ahead. It's insanity. So all those little flying ships are trying to tell you are fucking extraterrestrials. Don't believe it, man. Don't believe it. They're working something on us. Let's see here. That's right. We cover everything here at Alpha Trading. Put your tinfoil hats on. We're going to talk about returns in the mothership. What you think, P-Funk?
I was much as I wanted to hear what do they run stuff in the military on then?
Oh, well, yeah,
hydrogen or something like you were talking about.
Oh, I'm more talking about like no, I mean hell, they're still running. They're still running. Definitely fuel. I'm talking more on like the weapons and yeah, dude, it's way ahead, way ahead.
No, I think there, yeah. I just maybe you mentioned before they talk about hydrogen.
Oh,
I've often wondered why we don't run on hydrogen either. I don't know how hydrogen works.
There's plenty of technology out there for it, but the problem is what people do. Why do you invent things to make money, and these people just give it up and it gets buried? I love that on Raiders of the Lost Ark. Remember on the last scene on I forget which one where they show the big warehouse where they put all the advanced technology and they just shelf it. That's how it is, man.
No shit, really.
Big time. They just the oil cartel, man. Petrodollar. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. And they're building a 50-mile long city out there right now. You know about that, right? You've seen it. It's 50 miles long. Like one road. Dug into the ground.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a massive underground complex connected all over. I mean, there's...
Have you ever been in one of those, like the one in Colorado or whatever?
No, man, I haven't. But I have some friends that were in the Air Force that definitely saw some things. Yeah, there's definitely...
Air Force, right?
Army. Army. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of underground stuff going on. People don't realize. It's crazy, man. What do you think all these boring machines are being used for? They got nuclear borers that literally travel. From what I heard, like they can bore like 50 miles in a day. They can bore bedrock 50 miles a day. There's like in the front. You're just cruising melting rock, and it creates those glass tubes. It's such a high temperature. It creates just a big glass freaking tube, and that's where they set up those high speed rails. Where, from what I understand, you can literally get from like the underground bases in like Virginia and stuff all the way to the West Coast in literally a couple hours. I mean, whoo!
Yeah, it's like a tube, right?
Yeah,
it'd be like a tube and just shoot it.
You use this to buy altcoin.
You're going like 1,000 miles an hour in those things. What's that, Yash?
They're using this to mine altcoins underground.
Yeah, yep. That's where the shit coins are at.
That's exactly
They're
right.
deep underground. I love it. So yeah.
Tube coin.
Yep. Tube coin. Old tube coin. All right, let's so who's got some questions? Anybody got any questions?
Good.
You like those intersects on the 4 hour on the 1 day on Bitcoin?
Yeah, you know what? I didn't go to that, but yeah, look, we always talk about here was the intersection of the downside of the 11 length. How many candles? About 3 or 4. Boom, then you get the little spill out here. Little Bitcoin. So I know the 30's up here.
Yeah, the 30 12 hour Millar.
Mm-hmm. And that's on
hit the third stabilization band down on the 4 hour.
Oof.
Up at 30 12 RMLR, right above the one of the 1110. If it gets that, whenever it stops hammering that, it'd be a nice mean reversion point. But right now it's below that third standard deviation band.
Wow, man.
And heading down to that third standard deviation band of the 1110, and maybe a nice mean there, a first Laplace arc from the PB2 from some time ago. Who knows? But there's some choice targets down below if it keeps on plummeting.
Oh, big time. I'm on. Let's turn that baby off. Yeah, this 2SD band on the weekly, The 2SD band is right at the 95.4 Laplace. What's that at? 26. 26. 26K. Wow, man. Let me see something real quick again.
Yeah, that's some nice down targets for sure.
Oh, Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin. Where you at?
Mayday, crash, Mayday.
Yeah, Mayday. Wasn't the... Where's the bottom of the weekly again? Hold on.
When it moves back up, it'd be a nice move.
Bottom of the weekly? Couple $100 under 26K. Couple $100 under 26K, and that is the... Yeah, poor gold. Look, just tested the Fisher on the 15-minute. Because it didn't get tested back here on the cross. All right. But anyway, we were talking BTC, baby. Come here.
Got a crazy story for you. So I run a restaurant during the weekends, right?
Oh yeah.
So I've basically gone back to just serving now, like full time, because I make too much money. My sales in 3 shifts were $90,000.
Jesus.
It's insane. Think about that, man. People are just spending money like it's going out of style here.
Yeah, they are.
It's a pretty affluent area of Metro Detroit, but that's crazy.
Oh, I see it too. I went to a sporting goods store over the weekend. Oh my God, dude, it was just, packed. People are definitely spending money. All the car dealerships, dude. People everywhere. Yeah.
I'm looking for a car. I told you my wife smashed my car about a week and a half ago, and I got to buy a used car. You cannot believe how expensive they are.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
To replace my car, which was a 15-year-old car, to replace it with the exact miles and everything, it's double what I paid for it 3 years ago.
Oof.
Double.
Right.
Yeah. There's something wrong.
Wrong. There is something wrong, all right.
I'm sure you see it there too.
Oh yeah. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. Yeah, that's why when I sold my dually, that thing sticker was 87 when I got it in was that the 20? Yeah, 2020. And I sold it literally about 3 years later for 78 with what it have 30,000 miles on it. Yeah, so dude, crazy how it kept that much value, to be honest, after 3 years.
Yeah, trucks are even more like here. I'm sure they are too down there, but trucks
yeah. But that was a sticker. And here's the funny thing, though. I got a nephew that works at GM, works at one of the plants. So I get the employee discount. So I paid 72. I paid 72, sold it for 77 3 years later. I was like, that's the only thing you can swing trade. Trucks. Swing trade used cars. Yeah, man, good stuff. Of course I took it all, stuck it in the market. Why not? Because that's what we do. Okay, let's see here. What we got working? Yeah, Bitcoin's hanging around the bottom of this freaking power mean band down here on the 4 hour. But yeah, right when the power mean band's really trying to cruise to the top side, at some point, I'm waiting for this cross, wave trend and Fisher. Thing is wave trend going to reject, or are we going to cross up? It's going to happen here in the next couple of days for sure. Right around 29. So does it come back up and test that area and then reject from there? Who knows? One more reason why we trade the way we do. It is setting up some hidden right now, though. Setting up some hidden bull. Hidden bull. Hidden bull. I mean, only the low length's expanding negatively correlated. The other two are expanding positively correlated. So this could be a little short-term pullback. Maybe even another wave trend test on the daily here, like I said before, right? 27.8. 27.8. Got the second standard deviation down here. Right about 28. So does it do that now? Sure could. It sure could. And then again, you get back up above the center of this weekly. 28,750. Start closing some 15-minute candles. This thing can pop. This thing can pop to the top side up here. Oh, wait, that's center. My bad. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, that tight monthly, man. This thing's going to fly around this month. Big range. Big range indeed. That's why I'm up here looking. From wave trend to top of power mean band. 29.5 area. 27.5 area. There's a nice 2K range right here. What's this look like on the 5-day? Danny, man. These longs are going to get wrecked here at some point. Again, you're going to see a bunch of liquidations. God, if you're out there listening, for God's sakes, might be a good time to take your profit. Might be a good time to take some BTC profit. Especially these people that have just been sitting in long positions. These are the same people. They're just like, well, I want all my friends to see I made this couple 1,000% move and oh, it was all great. Instead, they're going to end up getting liquidated and have nothing to talk about except the same old stuff. Crying on Twitter. Manipulation. This is just all manipulation. You're manipulating yourself. You played yourself, son. You played yourself. Tell them, DJ Khalid, they played themselves. There's no manipulation, right? It's not a manipulation. Everybody, anytime somebody has a bigger account than them that has the power to move these markets, they call manipulation. It's not manipulation. You're manipulating yourself by not taking your profit. The market literally gave you money and you're just like, no, I don't want it. I'm going to give it right back. I'm just going to sit in this position. It's do or die. I'm going to ride it out. I'll ride this to zero. Thought process. I mean, what? It stems from childhood. I don't know. Was it mom beat you with Hot Wheel track? Whatever your issue is, let it go. I got beat with Hot Wheel track and look at me. That was mom's favorite go-to. That was when I was like, we need to hide the Hot Wheel track. That shit hurts. But that was the good old days, right? Now look at the kids today. Hot Wheel track. Oh yeah, dude. Mom loved the Hot Wheel track. She wasn't the strongest, so she'd get that little, that little whip. Yeah. And it didn't care where. It's not like she was aiming for any particular part of the body. She's just chasing you, swinging. I'm going to beat your ass. You do that today, and then the kid goes to school and tells the guidance counselor, well, I was being a total little ass. I stole the car. I blah, 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 blah. And mom beat me with Hot Wheel track. Ah, that's horrible. We're going to take the children away from you. It's a joke, man. Society's insane. And now, because parents can't discipline their children, look what we got. There's some great kids out there, but it is feast or famine. I don't know if you've noticed. There's no kids in between. They're either great or they are just shit balls. There's no in between anymore. It's crazy, man. Thank God my nephews are up. My nephew and nieces, they're all based as hell, man. Great kids, all of them. Playing golf with one tomorrow. Should be fun. A little cold though. I might cancel. Too old to be playing in 50-degree weather. Hurts my hands. Oh, no, nice. Got a little pop. All right. Well, good weekly and monthly opens. We've looked at all these ranges. We definitely have looked at all these ranges. We got some pullbacks need to happen. We got some ranges set up that look pretty bearish where data sets are below. Probably going to get some pumps up to test those ranges, and then maybe the rejections, which I see because there's like these high time frames. I mean, there's definitely bear div, especially on Bitcoin on the weekly. From literally when we pulled out down here from 15.5. I mean, all higher highs, right? All higher highs, all lower highs on the return oscillator. Returns oscillator is below the zero mean, and all the fissures on the weekly are down. We're in a random walk. Volatility is on the low length, expanding, negatively correlated. This is on the 5-day, right? So 981 contracting, positively correlated. 2400, well, it's expanding a little bit positive. All right, just got the tail of, we got two saying down, one saying up. But on the 5-day, I mean, I see this wave trend getting tested at some point. 25K is going to wreck some people. Indeed, 25K will wreck some people. Even the Z-score has got a long-term bear div coming out of the freaking upper side of these confidence intervals. DLP, bear div. The only thing there's no bear div on is on the fissures, but all the fissures are down. 2 out of 3 volatility. Down. Yeah, there's not going to be any. Barely above wave trend on the 21-day. We don't care, though. We don't care about that 21-day. Yeah. Yep. So that 5-day had all the bear. I mean, look at the 7-day. Same thing. Same thing. All the fissures are down. Bear div. Z-score, bear div. Variance coming down. Positively correlated. Trying to turn up. It's going sideways right now. But I see this maybe positively correlated coming all the way back down. What you got? Wave trend 25 on the 7-day too. Yeah, somewhere in this range. 25, man. Does it happen this week? Like I said before, you've got to look where the bottom of these weekly ranges are to get an idea of where we could drop this week. Because you're not going to close a candle outside of it. Is that it right there? Yep, I think that is. Is that the bottom of the weekly? Yep. So we're talking 24.4. We could. We definitely could. 25K is right at the second support level of the monthly. Yeah, by the end of the month, for sure. I see that getting tested. I just do. BTC, people are taking profits, especially the ones that matter. As a little retail trader, God, man, if you got in a position down there around 20 and you have not taken your profit, you need hit with Hot Wheel track. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. I'm going to call mom. I got some bad boys, got some bad girls, and they beat with Hot Wheel track. She'll be like, oh, really? She's in Ireland right now, sending me some cool pictures, man. Wow, just old castles and stuff. Incredible. The rich history over there. She started sending me these pictures, and I was just like visualizing myself in that age, just going, wow, what a life. Hanging out. So yeah, BTC at 25, huh? Put it this way. The bottom of the weekly range, it's doable. It's doable this week. It's right around the second support on the monthly, and the bottom of the weekly range is right around 25K. Don't be surprised you get some flush outs here. Don't be surprised you get some flush outs here. And let me see something. Oh, since we've talked, 6 million more in liquidations. 6 million more in liquidations. People in their leverage drive me nuts. The longs are getting ready to get la la la. Let's just say it again. The longs are getting ready to get some Hot Wheel track action. That's going to be my new go-to. Traders get beat up. They got hit with the Hot Wheel track. I mean, look, that's right. I mean, like, go back to February 8th. $225 billion in long liquidations. Go back to March 8th. $250 million in liquidations, longs. Go back to April 18th. An old friend. That's a birthday. We don't speak anymore. He lost his mind. $260 million in liquidations. People, I mean, you see this stuff, man. And it just... Meanwhile, everybody's watching the same people on YouTube, teaching them how to use leverage, not teaching them how to take profit intraday or to limit their losses. They don't tell them to limit their losses and keep a stop loss in their head. They tell them to put stop losses in the system, where these exchanges that are paying them to on-ramp people onto these exchanges, right? What a scam, man. What a scam. It drives me insane. 70 million to just today. $70 million in long liquidations. You know what's going to happen? If this data set rips down even to 27.5, first weekly support level, double that. Double those liquidations. You're probably going to see 150 million today if that happens. Insanity. And so let's see on what time frame. 27.5. 27.5 is the first support on the weekly. It's literally 27.7 is the reverse wave trend, all right, on the daily. 4 hour, remember, 4 hours at the bottom, right? Bottom of the range here, pretty sure. But where's the old, let me see here. Populate for me, baby. We are waiting patiently, dude. I'm telling you what, too, man. This thing's starting to drop in the trend. Look at the fissures. The last fissure's crossing the mean of the bands right now. God, are we going to get a flush out below? Here's 20, right down here. It's 27.5 on the 4 hour. 27.5. Come on, man. What time frame? I mean, 33 power means at about 27. I was on a 2-day. Yeah, man. And I'm saying this because we're outside the power mean band on all these macro time frames. This thing's going to come back down, especially if all this bear div. Ton of it. All the fissures are down. All the fissures are down. I mean, in my opinion, we got like, I mean, this is a massive range too, man. This thing could go as low as 25K, right? Anywhere in 27.5, 25, something like that, which that's a big range. Yeah, of course it is. Do you know how many juicy trades intraday there's going to be to both sides? That's why we go through our workflow every morning, right? To see what our bias is. It can change. It can change day by day, right? Today it might be bearish. Tomorrow it might be bullish. And it's all about risk. You'll never hear YouTube Jimmy go into detail as we do about how to handle risk. It's just not going to happen. You know why? Because they don't know. That's why. And these are the people that a lot of retail traders are looking to. And they think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread because they have a YouTube channel that they're all just mimicking each other, following each other around in the echo chamber, getting people wrecked. I hope one day they pay the price. I really do. Because they're all giving signals. right? They all give signals. We're given ranges, areas of interest, right? Where's the reverse wave trends, the fissures, the power mean band? Where are these deviation levels to both sides? And they're on-ramping people on the leverage exchanges. They're going to, oh yeah, it's coming. The great reckoning. It will happen. It will happen. Indeed. These people are just going to get slapped. Meanwhile, down, down, down. Yeah, this 15-minute, man. This 15-minute. Right now, setting up hidden bear. Setting up hidden bear right now. Look, this whole, I mean, you went into trend on the dump right here. It's been in a random walk ever since. Random walk. Had a tiny little bit of trend right here. The predictors to the downside still. I mean, this is prime territory to just blow these deviation bands out of the water. And that's what happens, man. When they get tight like this, it's coming. You got a move coming. Definitely have a move coming. But low length volatility, well, it just started to expand again, but it is contracting, negatively correlated. Where, I mean, God, that's what's tough right here in the 15. I mean, this thing's looking like it wants to go up, which it can, but you're just going to be setting up a ton of hidden, right? Well, I mean, if it gets up to wave trend, no. And that's at 28. I mean, we're talking only a couple $100. This data set can get up here and close above wave trend, yeah. But what is this set up for? Right? This is no man's land up here, man. This is no man's land. Look what the returns are just, man. You're just sitting here in the power mean band. This is the calm before the storm. Calm before the storm. I'm surprised. It might happen when we get all the 15-minute volatility reads get to zero. That could be the kickoff. That could be the kickoff. Let me see on any of these time frames. That's the thing, man. See, look at all the volatility. But here, 525, 981, expanding, negatively correlated. Then you've got the 2400 expanding, positively correlated. This thing's we just got what are we getting, a 33-minute candle close here in 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And the way this thing is set up, especially, let's watch this correlation. Let's see what happens with the 2400. If you see this correlation break, the other two are already expanding, negatively correlated. You see this break correlation, you're probably going to see a trend to the downside. You're probably going to see a trend to the downside. But just like, look, you're at the bottom of the power mean band over here. This is no man's land, right below it. That's why this down move, wherever it goes to, it's going to be one hell of a bounce, especially if it's 27.5. This thing were to dump out 1K real quick and get to that first weekly support level, which is the what? Let me see here. Weekly support level. Yeah. And then you got the monthly down here, 27.130. 27.5 weekly, 27.130 monthly. First support levels. Second standard deviation. All right. Ooh. No, third. My bad. Third standard deviation. This is such, right now as a trader, if this data set goes here, you realize probabilities, 0.03% chance that the daily candle closes below 27.430. That'll probably, if we get that much of a volatile move, you're probably going to see it down here around 27.350, maybe even 27.3. Hell, it might even drop it down 27.250 area. When you get a lot of volatility, the distribution ranges move. They move, which the standard deviation of returns is volatility. It's all ebb and flowing with each other, man. Especially you're at the bottom of the weekly here. This is a perfect place to reject. Perfect place. I'm telling you, man, these bears, when this dropped down below this monthly range, they moved, right? They moved the trench warfare down here to the top, right? Boom. To the center of the daily or weekly. Good Lord. Get your shit together, man. And then you're rejecting off of the first standard deviation here. They're set up right here at the bottom of the weekly range. When are the bulls going to be able to trend to the top side? Because it's going to take trend to get through here. You're not just going to randomly walk up through this. the bears are going to kick some butt. They don't want this data set above here, I'm telling you. And if it does get by here, they're just going to readjust. The algos are going to come up here into the tight monthly, which has a lot more weight, And hell, the data set could just get stuck in here. But look what happened. Ran a wick all the way down through both. Not a wick, 2 15-minute candles. Boop, 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 boop. Right through both those ranges. And now it's just stuck down here under the 1 SD. That is never a good sign. Never a good sign. What is bizarre? Let me see what somebody thinks is bizarre. I saw a chart or something. Wait. Dum-dums. Talking about magical internet JPEGs. All right, we're going to wrap this thing up. Somebody's got a question. Let me pop right back on SPY real quick. I know that's where the questions are going to come from. And I don't know. It's sticking up there, man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's going to be a harsh reality set in here at some point. All right. There's the top. There's the top of the weekly and the monthly. Boop, right? Aren't they all together? Isn't that on SPY? Yeah, man. Yeah, look at the bottom side. Both of them at 409.86. Centers, 411.88. Tops, 413.91. When do these areas get tested? Doesn't have to be today. That's the thing. You can set up this false sense of security where the market's just super bullish, get this data set up here around 420, like I said, and then come back. Ah, man. Yes. Or is it going to happen intraday today? Let me see something real quick. This is where I would start at a 90-minute. Nice strong Z-score, I'll tell you that. But look what's setting up right here. You're below the zero mean. Below the zero mean, and this thing's pumping. If this rejects right here, it's going to come down hard. And you can tell right now the trends of the top side, it's going to be a random walk probably. Gonna be a random walk. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that baby rejects there. It's going to plummet. Plummet where? Top side of the power mean bands is literally about 412. Little under 411.5. What's the center? There you go. 411.88. That's the center of weekly and monthly. So if that's where you get the rejection, that's right. Let the horn rip. I love this soundboard. We got to add some sounds. We definitely got to add some sounds. Let's see. Because, yeah, you're just riding the 2 SD band on this trend of the top side. Going to have to turn up here at some point. 2400 contracting, negatively correlated. 981 contracting, positively correlated, which, man, these correlations are whacked right here. Correlation usually breaks, you can see them. This is like setting up for ugliness, trying to expand. The low length's trying to expand, negatively correlated. All right, you've already got the 981. If you see the 2400 turn up negative, that's when you'll see the party. That's on the 90, and you're way outside the bands already. 45 is definitely way outside. Literally, though, having this little outlier, but your Z-score of the returns way high. Way, 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 way high. I mean, this is why. Look where it crosses zero mean right here. And look at the correlation. Positive. On what? Hidden bull. Hidden bull. Right here. So right when you cross the zero mean, bounce off of the reverse Fisher. Boop, 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 boop. Now you got wave trend. 411.45. So the 90 and the 45, right? Right in there at the center of those monthly and weeklies is the target here at some point. Obviously, this morning session was definitely probably the 412 or something. God, right back to last week. I remember 2 days in a row, it was like 412 in the morning, 412 in the evening, and we got fun. Da, 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 and we got fun. Yes. These fishers, man, they got no chill right now. Thing has no chill. It's wanting to push, but you're just, yeah. Here's the cross. Where's the cross at? Where's the cross on the 33 getting ready to happen? Huh? 412? See how all this works together? All these different time frames, there's always something. And everything is pointing to right around the center of that weekly and monthly here at some point. It's going to be a great trade to the downside here. Whether it be in the afternoon session, coming into tomorrow. Trust me, when these markets close, we got a new sound, I think. Beautiful. How did that get popped in there? Ask and you shall receive. Crowd cheering. Nice. We need to get one where you hit it where it's like, okay, you're getting beat with the Hot Wheel track. Oh, there's Big Dog. What's he doing? He is soaking wet. Oh, my God. Okay, new sound. Me added. Yes, you did. You are great. Love it. One more time. That's all the alpha traders in the Discord cheering. Yeah, this thing's pushing. Oh, I'm telling you right now, people. Look. 68.3 Laplace was at what? 417.5. 417.5. Okay. That's about what's going to happen. You're going to hear all these longs screaming like that here. So if you're in this position in the morning, look, man, I mean, there was already profit to be taken, right? Especially if you jumped in on a 4, even a 415, 16, 17, whatever. Take your profit. Because this thing pulled back, right? Well, look, it's running again. If you were lucky enough to stay in the trade, say you got a 417 or 418 on the open, which I showed, man, dude, I think 418 was 6 cents to 417. The hell was it? It's like 12 or something. What are they right now? 65 and 30. 65 and 30. Hell, you're already 10x I think it was the 418 that was at 6 cents. So yeah, you 5x that already. The other one's at 23x on the 417s. But this could be an area where it rejects, but don't be surprised if it hits this resistance level, because it's the weekly and the monthly. The fact these weekly and monthly levels are right on top of each other, my God, these things are literal magnets. So it wouldn't shock me at all if this thing busts through the 68.3 and goes up here. Oh, we're getting some good stuff. Yasha's on a mission to create a bitchin' soundboard. I love it. Yeah. Go, buddy. Tomorrow's going to be fun. Yeah, that was loud, wasn't it? Bunch of screaming. Oh, this is going to be so grand. So, guys, you know where these areas are at, right? You know this monthly and weekly's down here, just waiting. And it's going to be like a slap in the face if you do not take your profits. If you're in a trade in the morning session, I mean, this 68.3 Laplace to the top side, second resistance level on the daily. Yeah, good spot. Good spot indeed. There's the first. There's the second. There's the third. Where is the fourth? Wait a minute. Am I missing a level?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, really? Nope, there it is. That is the third. Third's up here. 418. This, though, the R2, 68.3. Good place to take some profits, indeed. Let's scan this real quick. We got any outliers running here? Natural gas, you're such a shit show. Let me see. Anything popping? Coin, of course, coin's down. 3.5. Back down to almost 50, man. Back down to almost 50. JP Morgan, what the hell are you doing up 3%? Shitty bank. Let me see here. What else? Nvidia up 3.1. Oh, SoFi, Reco, down 8.4% on the day. Holy. Oh, Jesus. We're having fun. You know the stream's almost over. Uber. What's up with Uber? Nice. Up 5.76. Definitely had some good trades on that. I think I dipped in that bucket 3 times already this year on some farther out expirations. All of them closed within the first week. All of them. Yeah, nothing really sticking out here, man. Nothing. SPY's running though right now. Look at the VIX, man. Look at the VIX. You're pulling back on the intraday too. Yep, that's a no-brainer too, man. Especially, what was the? I wish I would have saw. I didn't look at the expected move at the beginning of the day because the expected moves move at the volatility, man. And is that on the soundboard? Hold on here real quick. I mean, what is he doing? Oh, yep, pretty much. He's recording himself. I love it. Okay, so right now about 418 and a third about is the expected move to the top side now. Well, I wasn't at the open, guarantee it. It's probably more like 417. This thing's moving up though. This thing is moving up. The 1SD though on the daily, 419 and a half. 419 and a half. Yeah, up here by that first resistance level on the weekly and the monthly. Wouldn't be a bit surprised that thing rocket shipped up there, man, to be honest. The pullback's going to be brutal. The pullback will be brutal when it happens because this thing's got some legs right now. That was a shit coin going in the toilet right there, boys. God. Oh, Yasha. Oh, boy. He's having too much fun. What time is it? It's 11. We gotta go. But, okay, guys, you know where these levels are at, right? Be prepared. Be prepared because those babies are going to get hit. And tomorrow we will definitely we'll be able to get a better beat on the market. We know where these levels are at. SPYs are running right now. Yep, that's not gonna last. Not with these levels down here needing to be tested. No. Now, could you say this little pullback right before the end was a test? I mean, God, man, this is where it's. I like to see it a little closer, but I mean, dude, we're talking like an hour before the close. So, if this never does, say SPY just rips off, you never see this level again, at least not this week or month. You got to come back and look. You got to come back and look to right before the weekly and monthly close. What happened? All right, the bears ran it down. Yeah, man. Wow is right. Wow is right. Oh, yeah, I wanted to go to crypto to make sure there wasn't any just bing, bing, bong. Big outliers. The shorts are up. Let's see. No, nothing. I'm sure on crypto bubbles there's some random shit coins that are just pumping and dumping right now. Luna, huh? Here, let's go to real quick. Crypto bubbles in my beer. Where are you? Where are you? Here you are. Content is loading. Jesus. This is ridiculous. I mean, really, man? Pepe coin. Oh, but of course. Of course Pepe coin's up 70%. Because, yeah. So, hey, all you jackasses out there that are trading Pepe coin, Might be a good idea to take your profit. Might be a good
Hello,
idea to take.
this is ChatGPT.
Hilarious.
Hello, this is ChatGPT.
Hello, ChatGPT. You sound Japanese. Let me see here. Pepe, huh? God, why am I looking at Pepe coin, man? I am just... There it is. Shitcoin Central. This thing's brand new too, isn't it? What's going to have... I mean, this thing is just on barely on even any exchanges, man. Well, you got to be kidding me. And that's the main reason shit like this happens. Let me see here. Gate.io, Tether. 33 minute. Where is this 70% maybe motherfuckers are talking about? Hold on here. Jesus, dude, you gotta be shitting me. On the 4 hour. Wow. Oh yeah, but of course. Yeah, this is just bad data reads. I mean, this thing's so new.
Oh no!
For God's sakes, take your profit, people. There's just not even any info. Not even any info at all. I mean, volatility. There was profit right there, man. Look at grade peeking out. Grade peeking out at the top at 100 percentile. Boom. Right here. So, Pepe, take a profit. God damn thing's barely even, not even worth a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a penny. It's kind of like a Satoshi. Oh, hopefully my chart didn't break populating that shit coin. Take your profit, people, once again, on old Pepe coin. People probably took a bunch of BTC profit, slammed it in some shit coin. Now they're trying to lose it all. All right, that's enough, though. All right. So if you are watching on TradingView, hit the rocket icon. Help this get out to other traders on the platform. Everybody in the Discord, thank you for your continued support. If you're watching on YouTube and Twitch, great. YouTube, anyway, we will be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get a better look. I'm interested in this afternoon session. I'll be glued to these charts here real shortly. I got a couple hours of stuff to do, and then I'm right back on it. So yeah, probably be in the chat. Guys, wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. See you tomorrow morning. Alpha Trading out.